Hello, welcome to my package with transitions and titles for Premiere Pro. To use transitions with the drag and drop method, you must open the file with my template and find the appropriate screen resolution for your project. Open the template and save it again to an existing file. Next, we import my pack into your Premiere Pro project and include the Allow Importing Duplicate Media checkbox. After importing, select the category with transitions that suits you. Select the appropriate animation speed and double-click on the file to open a new window for viewing the material. Next, we need to include in the settings of the program Mercury Playback Engine GPU acceleration. It is important that you have this button turned on so that all the adjustment layers are correctly imported. It is also necessary to select all the tracks on the timeline, except the first one, since after the transfer, the preview file of the element is copied. Now, transfer the transition to the timeline panel so that the joints of the video and transition coincide. All is ready. If ready-made templates with a resolution do not suit you, then you can change it yourself. Take, for example, the vertical screen diagonal for Instagram stories. In order to change the screen resolution, you must open the folder for editing and in two sequences, adjustment layer and footage scale, change the frame size to the desired value. Next, we go to the footage scale. Drag the time slider on the timeline to the beginning. Click on the glitch footage layer and open the Effects Controls panel. Scale the layer so that it is exactly the same size as the main sequence. In game transitions, there are two categories. The first works just like all the other transitions. In order to use it, we simply move it to the timeline, including all the tracks. Section 2 has a setting that is different from the others, as it has placeholders. At the very beginning, we import the logo and background image into Premiere Pro. Next, we move them into separate sequences. When transferring a transition, it is necessary that the first marker and the second coincide with the end and beginning of the video. If the logo and image after use look too large, then they need to be scaled down. Change the color on the background color layer by clicking on the controller 2 times. The Premiere Pro program has many bugs. This is one of them. After changing the color, the transition loses placeholders, but this is quite simple to fix. We are opening the image transition sequence, then image animation. We open the folder with images and move them already to the existing layers, holding the Alt key. Now you can change colors without errors. Now, I will show you how to use the Slide Transitions package. First, we find and open a template with the appropriate screen resolution. And we save it again, as last time, so that all links to the media after import would not be lost. Import the package into Premiere Pro with the checkbox Allow Importing Duplicate Media enabled. In the GIF library folder, you can look at all the transition variations and find the one you need. To use it, you need to click on this button, as last time, but on the contrary, all tracks must be hidden. That would be imported only one layer. Copy from the video the part that is adjacent to the transition in order to transfer it to the placeholder. Now we move everything in such a way that the first video at the end does not end. Change the color on the transition color layer by clicking on it 2 times. To work with My Motion Graphics project, you need to import it into the program. If you want the font of the titles to change, then use the version for the CC19 program. Move all or several items to the Motion Graphics Templates folder. Now, open the Essential Graphics panel in Premiere Pro. As you can see, all elements were imported. To use My Titles, open the Essential Graphics panel and write the word Titles in the search bar. You can also see all the material in a separate folder with a GIF library. After we have chosen the necessary titles, we can write the necessary category in search and quickly find it. Move the item to the timeline panel. Next, select it and reduce the scale. Change the position and text itself. To change the position of a single text, click on the number and hold it with the Control key so that the text moves more slowly. So that we can change the duration of the title, we duplicate it and reverse the animation. Social media works on the same principle as titles. We select the desired element in the GIF library, find it in the program, and change it for ourselves. Mog RT transitions are very easy to use. Write transition in the search so that they appear. Find a suitable item. And we transfer it to the joint of two videos. Next, change the colors and text. Thank you so much for watching my big video tutorial. Have a nice day and see you soon.